Welcome back to American Beef Ranch. My name is Jesse. It's been a while. You know what to do. Check out the description. Today we got some work to do, but it's windy. So forgive me for the audio, but we got soil samples to take. We got fields to look at. I got more work to do, so let's get to it. So as you see, we've been soil sampling today. I've got soil samples from 3 different places. One of those being my own. Going to finish that now, but we got some exciting things going on the ranch. You know, we got a new crop we're gonna grow. It's supposed to help us with the mousicle and vole rodent issues. Hopefully, you know, they'll go away. Well, they're supposed to go away with this crop. Anyway, we're gonna grow a crop. We're gonna go out here and check cows. We're gonna go check cows. And while we check cows, we may have a new cow, baby, calf, may have a new calf. And I'm afraid that the new calf, I've got the tag and the tagger here. The new calf is gonna belong to a first calf heifer that's gonna be a little wild. But I'm gonna go ahead and get prepped so we can see what we can do. So it is a first calf heifer. This is her calf. That's a different calf, somebody else, but this is the mom right out here. Here's a baby, little baby boy, bull calf, got him tagged. But as you can see, the mom is a little hyper. So I'm gonna get out of here and let them continue to get acquainted, because she was being a good mom. So we like to see that, and I don't want to interrupt, but also these smaller frame cattle, the calves are a lot more energetic. So if you don't get them tagged pretty quick, you're gonna miss it. But anyway, that mom was doing a good job. I'm just gonna drive away. But I do need to start. I'm taking soil samples in this field. This is number 1. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna get some soil samples and I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so first thing, I've got my sample bag here. I'm gonna go ahead and ID this sample. I try to ID everything. I mean, most farmers name their fields, so it's pretty easy. You just put the name on there. So I have, as you see, I have grower, I have, well, surface sample or subsurface sample, then I have grower, and I have field. So this is a surface sample that we're going to be getting. I am the grower, so on my abbreviation, I use ABR. And for the field ID, I use ABR number 1. And my fields work like I have in my upper left, I have number 1, and then number 2 is directly across from it. So right over here is number 2. Below that is 3, below that is 4, and then 5 is our main big pivot, which we have to go back out to because I got to get another sample in there because it's a lot more acres, and so we like to get a couple samples. Anyway, then I got my bag, and I'm going to leave that right here. We can come to the back of the side-by-side. Hopefully you can hear me good. It's pretty simple. I just have a drill and an auger bit and a bucket that's got a hole in the bottom of it. All right, new battery. And all I do is put it on the ground, try to find a spot where it sits on the ground tight to the hole, and then drill a hole. And now I have the dirt here in this bucket. And so then what I do is I take that dirt and I dump it in there. And I'll go around and do that several times so I have enough dirt to fill that bag. Now, you could do samples a million different ways. You can take them in a grid. You can just do the whole field. You can split it into sections. It's really up to what you want to do. But this field is only 15 acres, so I'm just doing 1 sample. But every spot that I take a plug from, I GPS locate on my phone in an app. And that way I know where it is, and I can kind of have a repeat every time I do this. So I'm going to get the rest of the dirt I need, and then we'll show you what we do with the bag. Oh, so this poor first calf heifer is a little high-strung, and she always has been. There's 2 animals in this group of coming 2-year-olds that are just high-strung, and she's one of them. Well, she kind of left him behind as they ran around the corner here. So we're just going to help him get around the corner. Come on, buddy. He was born this afternoon. I saw the heifer laying down earlier, but as you can see, he's doing well. And there he goes. Now that he's around the corner, he can run up there with the mother cows. And see, there's cows got eyes on him, which I like to see, because as long as other cows see him, Cows are very inquisitive. They'll come investigate and check and stuff, and so that heifer may run off. But usually, almost always, and she was already being a good mom, usually almost always they come back. What I don't like seeing is that other calf following that mom around, because that means she may have linked up with that one. And I know that one's mom's been doing a good job. They're all healthy, but you may end up with a bottle calf that way, and I don't like that. Alrighty, so a little careful, don't fall. Forgive the pew pew sounds in the background. It sounds like my stepbrothers. My stepbrother built a house just down the road here, pretty much like a half mile. I looked that way, and they just moved in this last week, and so they used to live a few more miles down the road, but now they're back out here closer to the ranch. So, you know, it's weird having more people around, but I guess it's nice also. So basically, I just have this bucket full of dirt, or not full, and I just kind of mix it up, try to make the sample as even as possible. And I have my scoop here, and all we do is fill this bag up, try to keep the vegetative mass out of there, because that can throw a sample off. We're just gonna scoop up stuff and put it in this bag up. You know, I know it's gonna pack, so I try to get it just above the red line, and then we crimp it, fold it over, and there you go. Now we have a soil sample that's labeled. Take the excess dirt, dump it out, and that's, you know, pretty straightforward, simple soil sample. So I'll go ahead and I'll just, my side-by-sides is just throw it in there with there. And I'm gonna go check cows, and if I see anything exciting, I'm gonna show you. But if not, in just a little bit, we'll come back, and I've got some cleaning to do. So exciting news, a red cow also has a calf, so I ran back and got another tag. We're gonna go get him tagged, or her, or whatever it is. But that little black calf that I tagged, I don't know where he went. And his mom is letting another calf nurse. So that's not good. Obviously she's confused, which if they have a calf right next to another calf, sometimes that happens. And the guy was up and running, and I know he was headed this direction with all the cows, but where he ended up, I don't know. But let's go get this other calf. Oh, I found him. Okay, I found him. I'll get him taken care of in just a minute. We're gonna run up here and get this calf tagged, and then I'm gonna have to transplant him down here somewhere. Had him in the sticker bushes over here. Little red guy. Okay, so Red Bull, number 4. That's all we do for tagging. We tag in the right ear for bulls. There's 2 pieces of cartilage back here, and we just, real quick. And look, you do it right, he stays laid down. Mom's right there. She knows where we're at. She knows where he's at. I'm gonna go get this other calf and try to transplant him over here for these cows. Easy, easy, easy. Sometimes you just got to get a hold of them. Now, let me explain. Normally I would never want to do this, but that heifer's picked up another calf, and I really want to get him in front of that heifer because I know she'll come after him if he balls, because I've seen it already. That's what I'm trying to do here. There you go. So there we go. I just let him out in front of the whole group of cows. And see, he's going to start bawling. And hopefully, I can see the mom's head up right there. Hopefully, she'll pick him up. Because there he goes. He's going to run right in there. And the best I can do is... The best I can do now is leave him. And hopefully that mom will come listen to that bawl and come pick him up. And then hopefully the mom of the other baby, that's the other problem, is that the other baby's mom is a first calf heifer also. So right now I have 2 cows that have calves and 2 first calf heifers that have calves. And those 2 first calf heifers, you know, they can be a problem. But hopefully he goes, and looks like he's working through them. So that's all I can hope for, and I'll just keep checking on him. all else fails, he'll have to be a bottle calf, which I don't want. But red cows, the red cows and old timers, all of the red cows in here that are gonna have calves are great moms. So not worried about them at all. But all right, on to the next thing. So I took out a whole bunch of trees along the road, and there's remnants of the burn. But anyway, there's a lot of sticks and still chunks of trees left. So I'm gonna get those picked up. The reason I took the trees out is because this pivot comes around and gets really close to them, and we want to put an end boom on this pivot so that we can water some more ground. And trees had to go. They were old and dead and falling over anyway. I mean, so it's not like we're losing trees. Put that out there. Okay, so you guys seen, I got junk out there, and my wife said, why don't you just push it in a pile? Well, I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because she's right a lot of the time, sometimes. So, got the blade set. I think we'll just try to push as much of this stuff down over the hill. We can. Down to there's another burn pile down here. We got a rock pile right there we gotta watch out for. This will probably work for the big stuff. Maybe she was right. I'm gonna push some more stuff, and then I'll let you know how it goes. So I'm sure we're gonna leave a trail of sticks, which the little sticks are not the problem. They'll, you know, as we work the ground, they'll break up. It's just the big chunks. If we can get 95% of the big chunks picked up so that I don't have to pick them up by hand, save me a lot of time.